Hello again, folks. This time I'm going to be doing 11.3 for geometry. And in this one, we are doing area of circles and sectors. There are two parts to this one, so I have part one right here. All right, our first formula for today is area, all right, of a circle, and that is equal to pi r squared. This is probably a formula many of you have heard before. This r right here stands for radius. All right, real quick, I wanted to go over what an exact answer, so exact answer versus a rounded answer are. So an exact answer is in terms of pi. You want to keep pi in the answer. A rounded answer is when you use pi to multiply and then round. So usually we will tell you to round to either the nearest tenth, the nearest hundredth, and you'll have to follow that. If we ask for an exact answer, we are looking to keep pi in the answer. So let's look at an example here. I am going to draw a circle. Let's say this circle, let's say it's a pizza. I like pizza. This particular pizza is cut into 8 pieces. I would eat all 8. Let's say it has a radius of 8 inches. All right. So if I ate this entire pizza, yum, 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 how much pizza did I eat? So how much pizza? All right, well, I have my formula. If I ate this entire pizza, I ate the entire area of the pizza. That means my area of the circle would equal pi times r squared. So if I wanted an exact answer, that would be 64 pi. If I wanted a rounded answer, I would come over here to my calculator and I would say 8 squared times pi, and I would get to an answer of 201. So that's equal to 201.06. Now, area is in units squared. And if this was inches, that means this is inches squared. So that is my answer right there. Whoops. All right. You can also, I'll just rewrite that out right there. All right here, 201.06 inches squared. That's probably a more mathematical way to write that out. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew what that meant because that makes a difference. Inches would just be a length. Inches squared is an area, just similar to as volume is inches cubed, which we will get into in the next unit. So you don't have to worry about that right now. All right, let's go. Actually, let's give you one more example. Say you were given, so this is example 2. This was example 1. Example 2, say you were given the area of a circle. Say the area of a circle equaled 48 feet squared. And your job was to find the radius. All right, that means you can set 48 equal to pi r squared. All right, we're going to divide both sides by pi. That side cancels out, and we are left with 48 over pi equals r squared. Well, anytime you have a squared, that means you can take the square root of both sides in order to actually find it. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go the square root of 48 divided by pi. And that would equal 3.9. So our radius is equal to 3.9. And in this case, it's a radius. It's a length. So 3.9 feet would be our answer. All right. Part 2 right here. This is going to be area of a sector. So we have another circle right here. I'm going to call this circle A. And I'm actually going to draw in 2 chords. And I'm going to shade in this part right here. Now, area of a sector is very similar to arc length. Just as arc length is a fraction of the circumference, area of a sector is a fraction of the area of a circle. So our equation is going to equal, we kind of denotate it by just an S right there, area of a sector, x over 360. Again, that x is going to be the measure of this shaded area right here. So x over 360, a fraction of, whenever you hear the word of, it means multiplication, of the area of a circle, pi r squared. So that is our formula. Let's say that we have, this is B right here, and this is C. So we have this circle, and I'm going to give you that x is going to be equal to, so this is going to be, it's a little hard to see here, x degrees, okay? X is going to be equal to 150 degrees. We have a radius of 50 centimeters. So I want to find, you're going to find the area of both sectors formed. Well, the area of the first sector formed would be 150, this is the shaded sector, over 360, and multiply that by pi r squared. And if we were to plug that into the calculator, we have, in parentheses right there, 150 divided by 360, close the parentheses, times pi, and then r squared. I click that enter button and I get 300. We'll come back over here. I'm sorry, 3,272.5. And to get that, let's see, it was centimeters, so that is centimeters squared. All right. To find the area of the other sector, well, 360 degrees is in a circle. So if this shaded portion is 150, this portion over here, this white portion, is 210. So we do the same thing. I have 210 divided by 360 multiplied by pi r squared. And you can trust me in the calculator. I've already done this. And it is 4,581.5 centimeters squared. So hopefully that helped you. Again, I will take a picture of these notes to put at the end, and have a wonderful day.